Add your name to the roll call, and we prepared the question. What's your highlight for today?
So this is the best I can offer,
Oh.
guys. Is our Christmas tree, and there's all the people waiting for me to get off this call so that I can cook them dinner.
Yeah, I hate this time of the year. I see you all in t-shirts, and we are now with sweaters and everything.
It's AIing out my antler.
No. Ooh. It works. Yeah, I mean, Tadej and Jeremiah have in real life trees next to them, so they do win now. And I think also the trio from Florida wins. And they look. Alex, you can wear that more often. Just saying, you look good on it.
It's Rihanna's. I don't think she'll let me have it. I wouldn't want to impose. I wouldn't want to impose.
Did we take the picture?
I did took some pictures. I need to go through some other screens too now, somehow, to get everyone. Or collectively, can we take screenshot with more people? Because I don't get everyone's camera. Tiffany, can you take some and Vinyl some pictures too? Oh, yay!
I have to jump off because I'm packing and getting ready. I've had a house full of the LT members who are now no longer invited back to my home. I have to prepare for Saudi Arabia. So
take care. Safe travel. The elves invaded the house.
Yep, we're never come, and she never saw us ever again.
So is this the end of the community call?
No, we will be starting now. Did Iona left the call?
I left and I came back. You see me? You hear me?
Yeah, now we see you.
Yeah. I didn't realize I was muted, and I was really saying that I went out by mistake. But it's good because it resetted the images, and I saw Max, I saw Mohammed and David, and I captured them too. So if you take a screenshot with people, especially to have you yourself too, because Google will put you, I cannot switch to other screens much. Let you in where?
I entered on my phone initially.
Okay.
And it worked, but now when I enter on my PC, it doesn't work. I have to be let in by someone.
Okay, but because you're with Breakpoint and now we are with something else. I see two of you. That's why I'm asking. Go out and I'll invite you manually.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. And we can start it in max a few seconds. I'll just invite Bogdan. It's funny because also suggest me to invite Timea, and Timea is here. Now there's my Google. So I guess everyone had a good start of this call, having a bit of. Okay, just context for Madalena. I did wear it. Vinyl also saw it and I shared with them. But while we were starting the call, Tiffany proposed to use that as a background, as a full picture with everyone. This is. You love it? I don't know why for me, and it's always on the other side. We can share this with you, but we want to put the picture with the whole group now here. This was Tiffany's proposal. She was about to talk to you, I think. I don't mind having one or two people with it, so that's why we change it. How do you think, Madalena? You're the creative spirit behind. Should we move to this one, or we use this as a background and put the images of the people in the middle?
Let's mix. I think it would look nice if we just mix them.
I mean, this one looks really good on you, I think, with your red and stuff.
Tough one. See, design is tough. I know. Okay, I'm gonna take more screenshots. Don't worry, we went with this, so we are good to go. Yeah, I'll keep it. It's good. Hello everyone, and I do hope we brought a bit of joy and smile on your face with our start and with our dressing up. I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, and I know not everyone has snow. I saw people yesterday with ice creams in the cold, those in Cape Town, and not any names, just saying. And it's 0 degrees here in Berlin. Very happy. No snow. If it would snow, I would be happy. But till snow come, I'll be a bit grumpy. Someone has to spoil it, right? We added the question in the roll call. What's your highlight for 2024? Feel free to share either a personal one or a professional one. And let's celebrate 2024 as today is the last community call for 2024. And we are going to start with a few updates from our side. We just closed our GitHub end of the year campaign, where we tried to get a few more stars in our repository. Thanks so much to everyone that started. It meant a lot. It's just something that people can do without contributing code or being too technical. So if you want to support what Foundation does, being an open source software based, our repositories are on GitHub, free of you to check them out and save them. If you save them with a star, you will get notification with things. You can choose how often or how little with the things that happen in the repositories. We'll have an update about the Future Money podcast from Chris. I'm really curious what's coming.
Hello, everybody. Not a huge update, just saying that we posted our latest Interledger Salon, which is our discussion podcast with issues in and around digital financial inclusion. The latest one went up. It is hosted by our ambassador Smitri, and it is really research focused, and I would suggest people go ahead and listen to it. I just wanted to shout that out. Thank you.
I think you're also next with some grant updates. If there are.
Yeah, that's going to be a big upgrade. Just let anyone know if you have one in. We're still in the process of working through the final decisions for this year. We'll hope to be letting them know shortly and then announcing those to the public early in 2025, as well as opening up new grant programs around the same time, probably in the first 2 months of the new year.
Stay tuned. They are coming. They are coming. And yeah, we have a new engineering blog. Our colleague, Sid, was nice to share from his work with end-to-end testing. And for those that are not familiar, he tried to automate some of the things that need to be covered in testing all the time with the extension that we do, the web monetization extension. I do invite you all to read it. It's a really good article. And this is also an open not request or just an opportunity share. If you want to share more from the work you do with any of our products or our projects, more than happy to host one of the blogs on community forum or even on our engineering blog if you want to write more. We did overpass our goal there. In the last half of the year, we wanted to write 2 articles a month, and we already finished it during mid-November, I think. So everything that comes now, it's a bonus, and I'm really, really proud of the engineering team for sharing their work and experiences, because some of them, they are also from the work weeks, our partners, and I really like to read more about the things that, for example, I didn't attend. I'm very grateful for their work there. Some of them later write me, oh, am I an engineer or a writer? It's an aspiring writer for sure. Everyone has a label. We have a new project. We didn't get much to talk about it. It started during the Hacktoberfest month, and we call it Off the Ledger, which wants to be a video panel discussion. I see here today very excited because he did attend the last episode we have. This is more an info discussion. informal discussion, mostly hosted by me and Alex Zakatos, our CTO, with different guests from our engineering team. We will go through all over the projects, all of our projects, and all over the details that they have, even first an introduction, and after that we go deeper more into implementations. We do want most of the times to have a demo too, to give people a real feel how things work. And we do invite you all to add questions. We covered now as an overview of web monetization, the Interledger universe with Sabine. We really wanted to have of the ledger with her before she went into maternity leave. And this week we talked about cards. I'm not going to spoil too much. I do invite you to watch the episode later, but we do have Tadej and Timea today to share more as extended. In the Of the Ledger episode, you will also see why and how, and there's some spicy things, how long they stayed up in Cape Town to fix things, and all the juicy stuff. I do recommend it. All the episodes are on YouTube right now, easy to go and check them all. And I literally love to hear more feedback about it, as it's a new initiative and it's a bit informal. We are not neither panelists for sure, neither podcasters. So it's an engineering effort. So definitely a lot of feedback, what we can do better in the next episode. And a last initiative that went public, we used to have within the engineering team such called lunch and learns sessions, where we would meet at lunchtime and share some knowledge, more deeper knowledge on different topics. I think in one of the previous one, which was before I joined, was Jeremiah's presentation. I think it was more on the microblogging, a new platform distributed social media. And we held one this month at the beginning with Arun J, our colleague, about the cultural borders and money and stuff like that, cross-border payments and all that. The episode is now public because we decided to make, yes, Terraform. Then I was mistaken. Thanks for the correction, Jeremiah. So yeah, different things that help engineering work mostly, but we will cover also things to expand the engineering. It's not all of them will be technical, will be also debatable if tech can help in some domain, or teaching engineers about different aspects of the social impact of micropayments or payments through different mediums that are not our day-to-day work. Yeah, check it out. It's a link in the agenda. And if you have questions more for Arun J, for sure he will be able to tackle them on Slack too. As for events, yeah, we know end of the year. We just had our CTO Alex Zakatos in Australia at Web Directions, and the first event that we do will be in January. PPK will attend London Web Standards, where he will have a presentation. We will be back with more events, but most of the times the start of the year is pretty slow. Okie dokie, we have Max. Are we sharing some updates from Rafiki's side?
Yes, we are. Everyone, yeah. So on, has a nice, let's say, end of the year. We've officially released Rafiki Beta. So yeah, that's a long time coming. Big team efforts. Been really, great working with everybody, with our team, the community, with integrators. So we've officially went from alpha to beta. We have a very hot off the presses blog post from today. I'm going to post it in the chat, of course. But yeah, it's on the engineering blog. Mostly we're talking about the journey, what's included, what's our next steps, where we're going to be prioritizing in the next year, what we'll be doing, and of course, super happy and proud of the team to get here. We have this is our release. This is all the change that we've had since our last alpha 20 version. Mostly, a lot of just final touches, fixing some things, making it some performance enhancements as well. So please, if you're using it and you're running it, please use the latest tag for the beta and to of course, give feedback and yeah, continue building with us and yeah, in the world of Rafiki. So yeah, very exciting. So yeah, thank you everyone. That's mostly. I'll share. I'll put it in the notes to the blog post so you can get some more details.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Another person becoming an editor. Who knows soon? He will write for Wired or something. I don't know which is the best technology newspaper. Yeah, any open payments updates? I don't think we have.
Nothing open payment specific. Of course, yeah, we're going to be continuing our community calls, open payments community calls in the new year. Same time, I think, bi-weekly, and yeah, nothing, no changes on that front specifically.
Thanks, Max. Good. We are moving to web monetization. Do we have Tilly or Bibi? Yes, we will share more with in the next year. We push a build on those that were already having the beta testing on. If you never saw the extension and you still want to try it, give me a ping, Ioana@interledger.org, or you see me in Slack, and we can discuss. Before going into vacation, we will have another build push to the markets. As mentioned, for a longer, greater context, it is unlisted at this point. It's a private testing session, as we are still in a beta phase there. And probably after New Year's, we will have an open round of beta testing for the web extension. Good. Let's see, how is summer there in South Africa? Adrian, any updates from Fimbos?
I think Adrian sent a message that he had to leave.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that then. He did added one of the updates there, that they migrated the Fimbos wallets to Interledger app and now rebranded as the Interledger wallet. Big update there. Woo! Okie dokie. We went a bit fast through all the updates because we have a great topic there. I have to give a second to be impressed with Timea's sweater. I can't call that an ugly sweater. It's really the cutest ever. Why they call them like that? But nevertheless, this is the opening for Timea's and Tadei's deeper dive into Interledger cards. Let's hear more about it.
Yes, hello everyone. So you've heard a lot of things being said and a lot of presentations, maybe blog posts about recent developments, also in the test network environment and also with Interledger cards. So we will present to you a little bit of details, and for more details, of course, you can check out the Off the Ledger episode as well, where we dive, I think, even deeper on the details and the extra juicy stuff. So let's start. I will try to share my screen, so let me know when you see it, please. Is it okay? Okay, I see a thumbs up. Perfect. Thank you. So, yes, I will be talking a little bit about what are the new things in test wallets, test e-commerce, and then Interledger cards. And let's start, of course, with the recent changes let's start with the links, the most important things. The links for this new test networks are Wallet Interledger-test.dev, Boutique Interledger-test.dev, and Interledger cards. These are the new links. These are the new links when you need to register for the test wallet. And if you have a card, then Interledger cards is the site to go. And definitely, we will, if you check out the Off the Ledger, we did mention that we are trying to have Interledger cards available for everyone, but that is maybe something to look forward to for the next year. But definitely check out Wallet Interledger-test.dev and Boutique Interledger-test.dev in the meantime. And let's see the recent changes for the test network. The biggest change which you will see is, of course, a new design. a new design that is a more angular, more flat style. And we have two designs for this. One is for the test environment, which is a dark theme. And of course, we thank for our wonderful designer for this a very, I think, like really in-your-face, innovative color designs. And we do keep a lot of the Rafiki Money, old Rafiki Money imagery, but we bring it to the future, to our new test wallet. And the production design is a light theme, which is only for Interledger cards, which is our production. And this is only available for the test wallet, because Boutique is, of course, only with Play Money and only for testing purposes, the e-commerce application. So this is mainly for demo purposes, for showing customers like a lighter environment, but it still has that flat angular style, and moving on from the old design to have something new and fresh. And what do we have here? What has Ernie been up to with GateHub? Let's check it out. So not Ernie, but Interledger has partnered up with GateHub for using it as our new ledger. Why did we decide this? Because GateHub really meets our needs. We were having limitations for transactions per minute at the same time. I think 100 transactions per minute, which is an awful small amount when you think about organizing a hackathon where there are a lot of people using the test wallet at the same time, doing transaction at the same time. So while GateHub still has a limitation, this can be adjusted for our needs. And we already tested it out in Cape Town, and we didn't have any issues with this. So hackathon organizers and participants are happy again. And of course, where do we have this same problem with limitations for transactions per minute? Web monetization extension, which of course makes the developers and the testers happy, because this limitation does no longer bother us. And GateHub really helped us solve this, one of these bigger issues that we have. And what are we using GateHub for? Of course, as our new ledger. On production, you will see GateHub when you want to deposit your money into your account. Currently, it is only euros, and withdraw money from your account. And KYC processing and verification. KYC, of course, know your customer. GateHub is helping us with this, but of course, KYC. Why? Oh my God, why? This is, I think, the biggest feedback, and a lot of feedback we got for the KYC. Why do we need to do this? For production, everyone is mandated to do this. It's a standard protocol for wallet sign up. It's not mandated by Interledger. It's not mandated by GateHub. It's financial institutions are mandating this to prevent theft and fraud and et cetera, But for the sandbox, for the test wallet, we did hear your feedback. So for the new year, I think you will have a better KYC process, because we discussed with our partner GateHub, and we will simplify it by a lot. Currently, for the test wallet, you have to use a real email, a real phone number, and the liveness check, you need to move your head. Other than that, everything else can be just play data, fake data, dummy data. And a lot of that will be removed to make this KYC process as simple as possible. So we did hear your feedback. Bear with us. The new year is coming up with a lot of nice surprises for everyone. As I mentioned, we also did a redesign for our test e-commerce, the boutique, the same angular flat style, dark theme. And we added, as an interesting feature, payment methods, mock payment methods, because this is play money. Let's not forget that. We just wanted to show you where does Pay with Interledger, which category does it stand in? So it's the same category as Apple Pay or GPay, Google Pay, and we have Interledger Pay. So Interledger Pay is the one that is working on Interledger Boutique, where you will enter your payment pointer and maybe shop some kindness or patience for the holidays. So that's the way to do it, Interledger Pay. And I think these were the updates for the test network. So let's dive into Interledger cards. Interledger cards is a thing that we launched a limited edition batch at the summit in Cape Town, and these will be usable until sometime in March, when they will become memorabilia for everyone that has been lucky enough to receive it. But we are looking into expanding the customers, so the people who are able to get a new card, and for telling us a little bit more details about what do we have and what can you do at Interledger cards and the actual physical card that you see here in the picture, I will give the mic to Tadej, and he will maybe show you some demos or tell you more about Interledger cards.
So I see that Timea showed her card so that we can send her money. So her payment pointer is
Why not?
0031. I know that
Yes, thank you.
You all probably know 021 because that's Joanna, right? And she's always sending 021. But yeah, Timea is 031. I didn't prepare any presentation stuff like that because I'm really bad at that. So I will just do a demo how it's working and how. Even though the physical card is not like leveraging the ILP, it will show you how this how it can combine or bridge like a little bit of a wall between the digital world that like we are building and how we can then use one into like the physical world. So okay, I will share my screen. I will put it somewhere. So you can see probably now my screen, right? With the Wallet Interledger cards, right? Please say yes, somebody.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so I have here, well, this is the production, so this is real money. So I have here one account. Unfortunately, lost card 007, but I still have money here. So let's send some money. Let's send some money to that payment pointer 031. So this is like a normal payment from the through the ILP basically, right? From me directly to.
Yeah, literally double looked if you write her number or not. She literally went closer to the screen, like, it's okay. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, so Joanna is really loud, so that means that she probably also wants me to.
No. I was also wanted to
share. Let's do also her a favor because she's hosting this. So yeah, you're a really good host, Joanna. I'm saying that every time I have a demo, I'm saying that Joanna is very good host, and I'm sending her the money. So yeah, €5 to both of them. So this is like the like normal peer-to-peer transaction, right? But then how can we like use this money with a card? So we have money here. We can go to the Euro account. We can do here deposit through SIPA, through let's say through cryptocurrency, through blockchain, through card on Euro, card top up here. But that still doesn't leverage the ILP, right? So what we can do, we can go to one very popular site, and that site is called radu.sh. Because this site is web monetized, and I am paying Radu 60 cents per hour. I mean, through web monetization, I'm paying 60 cents per hour, but currently I'm paying Radu. So if I send here to him like €1, if he has like, let's say, very large audience, he can earn money through the web monetization directly into his production wallet, and his card is linked to this account. So that means he's earning money through the ILP into his production wallet, and the next minute he can spend it in his like favorite coffee shop, or I don't know, buy a I don't know what is he buying, food for cat or maybe something like that, you know. So this is how we are bridging the two worlds, by basically just by putting the payment point on the card. So cards, you know how the cards looks like, right? I have a few of them here, all of the test ones. So yeah, I need to check, because like all of these are not working, because before the summit, so cards started working just one day before the summit, something like that. So these are test cards that are not working because I destroyed them, but I have here one that's working. So I can do now a demo. Misty is fed strictly through web 1%. I don't know what that means, but I agree with Max. So I have here one POS terminal. I hope that you can see it, because I also want to for you to see the transactions here. So okay, here, am I on the correct wallet? No, I'm not. So let me just log out here, because as I mentioned, this card is like lost. It's the best card ever, 007. So yeah, I will not show you my details, but yeah, you can imagine what happens when I click on details. So let's just log out here and go to the plus 068. I hope that. Okay, so this is, yeah, password works. I remembered my password. So this is this one card. You can see payment pointer 068 here. It's exactly as it is here. You can see my card PIN. Yes, it is. Yeah, so this is my card PIN. It's very secure. You cannot guess it. But yeah, this is my card PIN. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as I mentioned, I have here one POS terminal that I will now pay something. I will pay to myself basically, but it doesn't matter. So let's go and do one transaction for, how much money do I have? 21. Let's do for €5.
Today, please show us your transactions before, just so we can check.
You can, to show you what?
Please show us your transactions before this payment.
Yeah. So here is the transaction list. So you can see the last one is for 99 cents. And this is the POS, right? And I can just like tap it, and the transaction should be completed in a few seconds. So there it is. The transaction was completed, and I can share the screen here or refresh this, and you can see that €5 was deducted from my Interledger cards wallet. And that's pretty much it. Now I can show you, since this card, I did all of the demos with this card, so I can show you now the details here, how it looks. And yeah, you can see here the card number. You can here see the expiry, but it will expire in March of 2025. This is my CVV, exactly the same as it is here. And now I can freeze my card, and now that I did probably all of the demos, I can also terminate this card. So yeah, I can terminate the card, and something is blinking, but yeah, I can now terminate this card, and the card has been terminated. And I don't have any Interledger card. No, I'm just kidding. I have a lot of them.
You just show us an event. I am full, fan of cards. You're like playing poker with that. We don't encourage poker, but you're just using cards.
Yeah, I have quite a lot of them. So here I have still some cards from the summit. Let me put them out, because I have a lot of them. So these are all of the cards that were not picked up. So you can see that there is like probably 30 of them, something like that. So if there is somebody who didn't get a card and is pinging you, and saying that he or she applied for a card, you can just ping me on Slack, and I will try and ship it to their location. And that's all from my side. Thank you.
Woohoo. Timea, you want to add something else? Oh, we do have a question. Want to get questions now, or I'm not sure if you have more for this.
One quick question about the card. Is it rendered useless after terminated, or can I add it back?
Sorry, what was the question?
Can I add the card back after it's terminated, or is the card rendered like useless?
So no, when you terminate the card, the all card data is destroyed according to the GDPR. So now that I terminate this card, I can no longer reissue it or reuse it, because I terminated the whole card, not just physical card, but also the virtual card. So for example, my card 007 was lost, physical card, but I still have a virtual card. And because I have some, let's say, access to some APIs, I can reissue card with the same number and stuff like that.
So if the function you are mentioning is the freeze one, where you can freeze, then the card cannot be used. But if you wanted to use it again, instead that you unfreeze the card.
Yeah. So you have like terminate and you have freeze. Freeze means it's temporarily locked by you. So you locked your card because, I don't know, you're at work, you cannot find your cards, and you're a little bit paranoid maybe, and you freeze the card. So if you really lost it, that nobody else will be able to access your funds through NFC, of course. And then when you find your card, I don't know, in your car or at home, doesn't matter, you can unfreeze it and still use it normally as it did before. But if you terminate a card, that means the card is no longer active and will never be active.
Yes, Tilly.
And just to add to that question today, terminating my card doesn't affect my payment pointer though, so I still get to keep that.
Yes. So terminating your card. So for example, let me share my screen again. I can. How to share screen? Okay. You can see my screen again, right?
Not yet.
Yeah,
maybe just maybe. Yes. Now you can, yeah. So you can see here that I terminated my card. Let's wait. So my card has been terminated, but I can still send some funds from my account, right? So I have here, let's do lp.def/ quick, somebody give me a payment point.
8888. Yes. 088.
No, who is 088?
Tiffany.
And you promised a demo.
Yes, 088.
Okay. I will do. No, I have 6. I will do 3 to you. I will do it like
Maybe
this.
it's a good moment to mention why you toggled that and what's the difference.
Okay, I will. But first, because we released Rafiki beta, we also need to put here 100 and do also 3 for Max. Okay, so what is the difference between send and receive is basically how the amount is being processed. So if you do a receive, this will be like almost instantly in the recipient wallet, and if you do send, it will wait for the payment to expire, and that money will be sent into your account. But also, if you do send here, if I put amount 3, I don't have this much money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sending 3 euros. Max will get 2.97, so I am paying the fee.
Yes.
If I do receive and do review payment, Max will get 3, and I'm paying the 4 cents fee.
So you pay.
That's basically the difference. And yeah.
And because you mentioned that it takes a bit longer, we're talking about 2-3 seconds from what we saw in the live demo Monday, right? So it's not
10. I think it's 10, something like that.
Okay. It was fast, but yeah, maybe it's better to say 10 to be sure that people.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna take minutes, so you will not know. You will have to wait around to see.
Oh, and I got 1 cent into my Euro account. Thank you, whoever that is, because nobody sending me any money. So thank you. And yeah, I don't have any money, so I cannot. I mean, that's basically it. I'm broke now. Thank you.
Can I ask a follow-up question, please?
Sure.
Go.
Still on the payment pointer. So let's say like in April we get lucky and you tell us that we can get another batch of cards. Could you get another card issued with 007? So same payment pointer, new card? Theoretically.
Theoretically, yes. Because under the hood, as Tim mentioned, is GitHub Ledger, right? So on GitHub, last week we got like first cards that GitHub created were actually Interledger cards, right? These were the very first cards that GitHub created, and we added support for combining multiple cards to your account. So I have here freshly new batch of GitHub cards. So I have 3 cards here, and all of them are tied to the same wallet address. So that means that if we will be able to do that in April, as you mentioned, then we should be able to tie new card or maybe the same card with the same payment pointer to your existing wallet address.
More questions? Now is the moment. We have them both. And the team.
I see that. Yeah, I see that there are also some payment pointers. Radu, I don't have enough money, but I can send you like 11 cents.
It's okay because Radu got the Radu.sh web monetization test are on there, and I think you sent him one-time payments Monday, one-time payments today, and each time you open it.
No, Radu was kind enough to put my payment pointer there for off the ledger episode.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, I got my money.
Okay. We thought Santa Claus was really, doing presents, but it's okay. No, but this is. I mean, it's context for everybody. We did run after the demo at the summit. I did run after him, like, let me send you back the money again, because he was demoing with mine.
Yeah, but it was fine.
We know. I didn't go back to check how many times you said it's fine, but should be one of the highlights of 2024 for sure. How many times? Probably. In a presentation. Yeah, let's see. Maybe people will still have questions. I'm more than curious to see what are those.
Until someone thinks of a question, I do want to reiterate that we will be able to send you new cards for new people sometime probably in the new year. We are working on that, and you will see other changes in the test wallet as well, and in Interledger cards improving after a lot of feedback we received from the testers of the card, because that was the whole point of releasing this small batch at the summit, for people to test it out, to pay with it, and to give us feedback. So thank you to everyone who sent us anything, any feedback.
And also, I just want to mention, because I forgot, but there is one hidden feature that probably not a lot of people knows about, but on wallet.interledger.cards, there is one hidden feature. And if you can guess it, what it is, not today, but let's say that you have time until next week at the same time that it is today's community call, I will send you the remaining of my 11 cents to your payment pointer. So if you can guess it or like just check it, there is like one very hidden feature. It's really hard to guess it, but and it's also like very important one of a kind. Let's say at this moment, one of a kind. So that is the hint. And yeah, it is intended. Any more questions?
There is a question in the chat from Jeremiah. If this demo is being expanded. What is the future relation of Interledger cards and Interledger app?
That's not a question for me. That's probably a question for somebody higher up, probably for Alex and the leadership team.
Yes, I think it's a good moment to mention that this was the first iteration. You did say it previously.
I can't see chat. What's a good question for the leadership team?
What is the future relationship of Interledger cards and Interledger app?
Oh, that's a very good one. So right now, the reason why they're separate and the reason why we're not too fussed about the fact that the cards we have expire in March is because we're working on merging those so that Interledger app will get cards on them, and Interledger.cards is going to be a little piece of history that we will always fondly remember as the accidental wallet. Because technically, when we started this and we started with the idea of cards, we didn't realize we had to create a live wallet at Interledger for all of this to work out because KYC. And so we will put cards on Interledger.app, and Interledger card is going to become a piece of memorabilia that goes along with your Interledger card from the summit. How many cards do you have, Tade? Oh my God, we should send those cards, Tade, to a responsible adult. Maybe let Timea hold on to the cards for a while.
No, I like pretty things. I will buy all of them. And just to answer the Darian I saw, yeah, that feature is intended and is there for, let's say, 1 month. It's live for 1 month.
Was it from the beginning or is something that the team added?
No, we implemented it. We implemented it in during our 10-year anniversary gala at GitHub. So we implemented it on Alex's request. So this feature is there. Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much. If there is no other questions, you do find Timea and Tade in Slack all the time. And if someone has a hand of the ledger episode link, please post it in the chat for those who want to hear us talk for like an hour and a half about this more. Yeah, I think that was all from the Divya. Thank you so much, you two. Woo. And we do have 2 shout outs from the community. I think the second one is the shortest one. Jeremiah, want to talk 2-3 seconds about the account?
Sure. So we have the Discuss FinTech channel on Slack in the Interledger community Slack. And sometimes it's a little quiet in there. And yet at the summit, several people came up to me and said that they really enjoyed the links that I was posting there. So we created a new Mastodon account called FinTech_news. And I'm posting the stuff that I also post to the Slack there as well. So if you're following along on the social web, you have a Mastodon account elsewhere, you can also get those links and analyses that I'm reading as well there.
Cool. That's really nice. I didn't know about it. I didn't know about the channel. I'll have to join. And I checked it now, and there is a really cool articles linked and retweeted. I don't know how it's called from Mastodon. I don't know.
Boosted or reposted, yeah.
Put it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did chat it around here at Interledger to make sure that starting next year we will be able to make it a bit more active for our presence on Mastodon too. So for sure we'll get more Mastodon. Yes, we'll get more activity in our account / our Fed universe we have there. And the second one, oh, we have even more. Do we have a short demo from Vusa Finance or?
Well, yes. Hello.
Hey.
So we have the Vusa Finance team on the call as well. So my name is Halima Morunga. And we also have our CEO, Alex Matu, our CTO, Collins, our Chief Compliance Officer, Alan, as well,
Welcome.
and our Chief Commercial Officer, Tosh. Great. So what we'll do is we'll start off with, I'll give you just a background about VUSA and our ethos and our problem that we're trying to solve, and then I'll hand over to Collins to discuss about the tech part of it. So we are a B2B wholesale lending platform, and it's designed to help credit unions and microfinance institutions that are looking for affordable credit to help them on lend to micro to small, medium-sized enterprises. So we're leveraging obviously the DeFi staking, which allows us to access affordable funding to fund the pipeline. And the overall vision that we have is to look at how we can empower underserved communities that do not have access to traditional sources of financing. Go to the next slide. So Collins, I'll let you give a overview here about the diagram.
Thank you.
You might be on, yeah.
Hi guys. So my name is Collins, currently the CTO at VUSA Finance. So I'll just take you quickly through how we are using the ILP technology to power the VUSA platform and how we are leveraging the power of ILP. So from the diagram, I hope it's clear, or should I zoom?
I think it's okay. I do have a big, large monitor. I hope others see it well too.
Can you zoom just a little bit?
Okay, let me do that.
Great, thank you.
Okay. So how VUSA Finance and how the platform works is we are taking all this finance or from the DeFi, decentralized finance side, all these crypto assets, we are picking from a pool